Yo! So, in this video I want to show the new farming system, which was changed quite a lot since CBT2. So in case you've been following my content from CBT2, you may have seen my video about the tent and farming crops around the tent. So this was changed and it's now done with a scarecrow, which is very familiar if you've played Arcade. I actually think the idea was taken from there. But it's in terms of where you can place it, it's similar to CBT2. You can place it in grasslands. And before I go further in, I want to make a small criticism about this this system. So I'll show you why right here. I think they need more restriction for where you can place those things, because as you can see here, the landscape becomes very ugly with scarecrows everywhere. I really don't like this. I mean, the landscape is really beautiful, and I think it's a shame that you can place scarecrows all across it and well, give this view. It's not pretty at all. And well, some days ago they fixed it, but before there was a collision detection on the fences, so you would get stuck on the fences and basically they would obstruct your way, which was really annoying. And hold on, I get a message from my workers getting back from gathering, so I'm going to send them back again. Can't slack off. Alright, so back to my scarecrow. So yeah, as I said, I don't like this. Like, look at this, it's along the road, traveling around the road and seeing those things all over it. It's not pretty. I don't like it. I think they should make maybe some special zones for it, special areas, but yeah, maybe more restriction. I don't know what solution they can find. But anyway, so back to my scarecrow. So the scarecrow, you can get it from currently from a crafting quest, or you can rent one at an NPC. So it has a limited timer. You can see here I have a timer of 2 days and 17 hours left. I don't know what happens when the timer is over. I don't think they just send the scarecrow to you through mail like Arcade. I'm hoping it's somewhat destroyed permanently, so you have to get a new one. I haven't seen any option to craft one yet, but I hope that you're able to. So here you have two options. You have the one to remove it, and then you have the one to check what you can place. So actually, before placing, we need to get rid of the one I already have, because here you see there is a limit. So I have a limit of 1 crop per scarecrow, and I already reached that limit with my pumpkin. So I am going to remove it. So here you can see I have two options. I can choose to pick it up or take the seeds from it to further cultivate more. So what I'll do is I'll just get the pumpkin directly, since I don't really need the seed. I should have probably equipped my gathering armor. I could have gathered it much faster. So here I get my pumpkin, and here so I have an option to put it on my mount inventory, but I'll just get on mine. Maybe? But it's not okay now. I guess a bit of lag. So now I'll try to plant a new seed. So this is carrot seed, which I would need to feed my horse. So I'm gonna place it right here. Place it, and we're gonna check on it because you're going to see options that are pretty in-depth and advanced. Let's see. No, I have to click on the seeds. I can't. Why can't I click on the seed anymore? There we go. That was weird. So here we see those different how is it called again? Gauge or meter, whatever. I forgot the name. So here you have a temperature, and here you have underground water reserves. So what you want to do is have those settings, I guess, be optimal for your crops. So they have to be in certain region like this or here. What happens is that it allows your crop to grow faster if you do. Here you have a key to keep refreshing. But yeah, you really want those to be optimal, to be around those areas, or this one, in order to increase the speed it grows. And this is tied to the map. Like, let's check the map again. You have all these options where you can see the current state of water underground, and here you have temperature. And I believe the water underground is tied to humidity too. Like, more humid areas probably have more water underground, or maybe not. I don't know, I'm not really sure yet. It's so in depth that we haven't really touched everything about it yet. But basically you want to place your scarecrow in optimal location if you want to have your crops going faster. So this is more in depth than Arcade. We had similar features, but it wasn't that big of an issue. I think here it's much more interesting, the way you have to take the water reserves and the heat into consideration. And again, I can't click the crop anymore. What's happening? This is really weird. Okay, now I don't know what keeps happening. So you can see here temperature of 24 degrees Celsius, not Fahrenheit, please. So here is the water reserve, so 2%. It's pretty low. There hasn't been any rain around here probably. And here you have the timer for how long it takes to grow. So it would take 3 hours and 42 minutes, which is okay. Some crops grow a lot slower, but I guess this is smaller, so it takes less time. And I think that's pretty much it. So I can only have one crop on this scarecrow, sadly. I haven't tested the other scarecrow you can get from the NPC. Maybe it's better, I have no idea. But this is basically the basic of it. I like the system, it's interesting. I just wish, as I said, that there was more restriction to where you can place the scarecrows. And I think that's pretty much it. Once again, thanks for watching, and see you next time.